Measuring your print is easy. There are 3 measurements you need to consider. The image size, in this case 200 by 200 millimeters, the paper margin width around the image, here 50 millimeters, and finally both added together, which makes the paper size, in this case 300 by 300 millimeters. Depending on the look you want to achieve, there are 3 different ways to frame a print with a paper margin. Your first option is simply showing the margin of your image without a mat. Or you can cover the entire margin with a mat. If your print shows a signature or edition number you would like to expose, it needs to be measured a little differently. The basic option is framing the print without a mat, exposing the entire margin around the image. Simply enter the paper width and height, in this case 300 by 300 millimeters. Our frames are built exactly to the millimeter, so it's important to measure correctly. You could also cover the entire paper margin with a mat. For this, you don't enter the paper size, but the image size. This image measures 200 millimeters in width, and the height is also 200 millimeters. You can choose between 3 different mat sizes: standard, oversized, and extra large. When you choose your mat, it's important to note the mat width needs to be as wide or wider than your image margin. If your print has edition numbers or a signature, we recommend measuring like this. To define the mat window, you first measure the width and height of the image, in our case 200 by 300 millimeters. Step 2 is measuring the signature area. Measure the distance from the bottom of the image to the bottom end of the signature. Now add a little extra to give it room to breathe and avoid cutting off the signature. Add the height of the signature area to your image height. Step 3 is adding some extra space around the image. Add some breathing space to the left, top and right to define a nicely balanced mat around the image. 10 millimeters looks good in most cases. As a final step, add 6 millimeters to both image width and image height. This extra space is needed for the mat to hold the print. These are the measurements you need to enter when designing your frame.